I'm Bob, and today we're talking about the silent wealth killers hiding in your brain. There's one habit that separates people who build real freedom from those who just look rich, and it isn't what you think. I'm going to show you 9 money decisions that will haunt you in a decade if you don't fix them now.
We all think we're rational, but under pressure, our brains are hardwired to fail. This isn't about your lack of character. It's a software glitch in your survival instincts. Stick with me, because the last one on this list is the reason most people stay stuck in the middle class.
Reason 1. The FOMO debt trap. When you borrow money to buy an experience everyone else is having, like that overpriced trip or the latest tech, you're literally paying interest to impress strangers. I call this the status treadmill, and it's designed to keep you running in place while your bank account stays empty.
The status treadmill is a vicious cycle. You work harder to pay for the look of wealth, but the goalpost always moves. Studies show that 40% of people feel social pressure to spend beyond their means. And honestly, that's 40% of people trading their future for a temporary dopamine hit.
Reason 2. Panic selling during a market dip. When the charts turn red, your lizard brain screams, "Get out now," to protect what's left. But selling in a panic is the ultimate wealth destroyer. You're locking in losses that could have been gains if you just waited.
I remember back in 2008, I saw my portfolio drop, and my instinct was to hit the sell button. I was scared, sweating, and ready to quit, but I forced myself to walk away from the screen, and that one moment of discipline saved me thousands over the long run.
That's the beauty of having a protocol. When you have a plan for if this happens, I do that, you remove emotion from the equation. It's the difference between gambling and investing. Speaking of protocols, that brings us to reason 3.
Reason 3. Neglecting the maintenance cost of lifestyle upgrades. You see a cheap car, but you don't calculate the insurance, fuel, and repairs. It's like buying a puppy. The purchase price is the smallest part of the investment.
Many people fall for this when upgrading their home or vehicle. They focus on the monthly payment instead of the total cost of ownership. It's a classic trap, but reason 4 is where almost everyone slips up, so pay attention.
Reason 4. Keeping cash under the mattress or in a standard checking account. Inflation is a silent tax that eats your savings while you sleep. If you aren't earning interest, you're losing value every single day.
This is a form of safe asset paranoia. We think we're being safe, but we're actually being reckless by ignoring the erosion of our purchasing power. You don't need to be a genius to fix this. You just need a high-yield account.
Let's take a quick break. I want to ask you, which of these 4 are you currently guilty of? Be honest with yourself. Identifying the leak is the first step towards plugging it. And if you're enjoying these insights, smash that like button so the algorithm knows you're serious about your finances.
Reason 5. Financing depreciating assets. If it goes down in value the second you take it out of the store, you should never finance it. Phones, clothes, and high-end furniture are not investments, they're consumption. If you have to finance it to buy it, you can't afford it, period. Following this simple rule will keep your debt-to-income ratio clean and your stress levels low. It's not a restriction, it's a form of mental freedom.
Reason 6. Ignoring your human capital. Most people spend years investing in a car, but $0 investing in their own skills. Your ability to earn more is the biggest asset you have, yet it's the most neglected.
When you invest in your skills, whether it's sales, coding, or leadership, that ROI is infinite. A certificate or a workshop can lead to a promotion or a new career path. That's how you actually outpace inflation.
Reason 7. The default subscription leak. We all had those streaming services or apps we signed up for and forgot about. Over 10 years, that small monthly charge adds up to thousands of dollars wasted on content you don't even watch. Check your bank statements tonight. If you haven't used it in 30 days, kill the subscription. It sounds small, but it's the little habits that determine the big outcomes. Now let's look at reason 8.
Reason 8. Avoiding financial conversations with your partner. If you're hiding debt or spending habits, you're building a ticking time bomb. Wealth is a team sport, and honesty is the foundation of a long-term strategy.
If you don't communicate, you end up working against each other instead of toward a common goal. Get on the same page, set a budget together, and watch how quickly your trajectory changes. It's not about control, it's about alignment.
And finally, reason 9, waiting for the perfect time to start investing. The biggest mistake is thinking you need a massive amount of money to begin. Time in the market always beats timing the market.
Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, but it needs time to work its magic. Even $50 a month invested consistently for a decade creates a foundation that most people never build. Start where you are.
We've covered a lot today. From the status treadmill to the power of human capital, these are the 9 levers that move the needle. Wealth isn't about being lucky. It's about playing the game differently than everyone else.
Remember, your bank account is a reflection of your habits, not your desires. If you want a different result, you have to change the protocol you use to make decisions. It's hard, but it's worth it.
Which of these 9 are you going to tackle first? Comment below with "I'm starting today" if you're ready to take control of your financial future. I read every comment, and I love seeing you guys level up.
If you found this useful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And make sure you're subscribed to Bob Builds Wealth for more no-nonsense guides to reaching your goals. I'm Bob, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep building that wealth, not just for the money, but for the freedom it buys you every single day. Just before you go, think about this. What would your life look like if you didn't have these 9 burdens? You'd have more time, less stress, and the ability to say yes to what really matters. The 4th trap is the market FOMO trigger, where you chase a skyrocketing asset just because your neighbor or a Twitter influencer claimed it's going to the moon. When you invest out of fear of missing out, you're not building a strategy. You're gambling with your future. True wealth is built by sticking to your thesis when everyone else is panicking or overly euphoric.
Next, let's talk about the emergency liquidation mistake, selling your high-quality assets during a temporary dip because you didn't have a cash buffer. When you force a sale under pressure, you lock in losses and destroy the compounding power of your portfolio. Always keep a separate sleep well at night fund so your investments aren't held hostage by your living expenses.
This is how you become the person money works for, instead of the other way around. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you want to become in 10 years. Make them count.
Check the link in the description for my recommended tools to start your journey. I've curated the best resources so you don't have to guess. Thanks for watching, and let's get to work. Before you go, 2 quick things. If this helped you, tap like and hit subscribe. That's how you get more videos like this, and it tells the algorithm to show this to more people who need it. And if you know someone this could help, send them the link. You might just change their day. That's how Bob Builds Wealth grows and reaches more people like you. I'm Bob. See you in the next one.